Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Laser Guy podcast, where we talk about all things laser engraving. Today, we'll be answering the public. A lot of you are still searching for the Glowforge. Why? It seems that you have a lot of questions. So, I've taken it upon myself to answer them here for you today. Will Glowforge cut metal? No. The Glowforge is not meant to cut metal, nor is it capable, but it can remove coating off of metal, and it can mark metal with the help of an additive such as Surmark. Will Glowforge etch glass? Flat glass? Yeah, it'll etch that. Any CO2 laser will etch glass, but it's not going to do a cylindrical object. Will Glowforge cut aluminum? No. Maybe aluminum foil. Maybe. I'm not sure. But it's not going to cut aluminum. If you're talking about sheet stock, no way. The Glowforge is a CO2 laser. So, the fact that these questions are on Answer the Public makes me believe that their marketing team is doing a phenomenal job at making you think that their machine can cut metal. You need a fiber to cut metal or an insanely high-powered CO2 in order to do so. You would need a higher-powered CO2 laser in order to cut metal. You can start typically at around 180, 200 watts with oxygen assist. Oxygen assist is similar to air assist, but obviously, it's using oxygen, like compressed gas. I'm sorry that they have you guys thinking that it can do otherwise. A silly Glowforge. Will a Glowforge engrave metal? Yeah, it'll engrave, it's not, okay, engraving technically is the removal of material. You are etching, you're scratching things out. A Glowforge is not going to do that to metal. The wavelength of the laser that is being used in the Glowforge is not meant to or compatible with the destruction of metal. A fiber laser emits the wavelength required in order to accomplish that. So if you're looking to engrave on metal or cut metal, honestly, just get a fiber laser. If you want to cut metals, you're going to have to spend a little more for a fiber cutting machine, but get the right tools. I'm wasting time and money. Glowforge. Does a Glowforge? No, Glowforge doesn't do none of that. Will Glowforge cut glass? No, absolutely not. But I don't think any CO2 laser is going to cut glass. At least not cleanly. Not if you pay attention to how it engraves. Based on how it engraves, I don't think it would cut it. Will Glowforge go public? Probably not. Why would they go public? Right now, he's just able to eat all the profits. He doesn't have to disclose certain information. Stay in a private company is, or maybe, strategically clever for a business as, in my opinion, horrible as Glowforge. Why would you want it to go public anyways? Do you want to buy stock? Do you want to own it like that? It's not even worth the mission. Don't even get me started. Will Glowforge etch stone? No, it's not going to etch stone, but a CO2 laser will heat up and liquefy or, turn the rock into glass. I've seen it happen. I've done it. You can do slate. Slate is technically a type of stone or a mineral. I don't know. But you can do slate, you can do marble, you can do granite. Those are stones. So, yeah, you can. If it's flat, why not? Will Glowforge cut foam? Depending on the foam, yeah, any laser, again, will cut foam. The Glowforge isn't very special, honestly. There's nothing special about it at all. Other than its form factor. But now even that's not special. You've got the OMTech Polar and the GWiki Cloud offering you the same form factor, but with more capability. They're offline units, so better just in that sense, but I digress. Why is Glowforge so expensive? Well, the Glowforge is expensive because it takes a lot of money to market trash. That's why. Glowforge is built so poorly and they're manufactured so horribly that their business strategy is to, instead of repair or service their machines, it's to send you refurbished ones. Yeah. So, I mean, if you keep throwing Badooty at the wall, something's about to stick, right? That's Glowforge's motto. One of them's bound to work. Glowforge. Well, I don't think that should be their motto. I don't believe it actually is, though. It's man, they would like you to believe that it's a high quality machine and it's got high quality parts in it, but I can honestly tell you that it doesn't. I have one opened here. I modify and repair these things all the time in my local market, and no, all of the parts in it are some of the cheapest ones that you can find on AliExpress. There really isn't anything special about the Glowforge. There's nothing that, in my opinion, makes it worth their asking price. Absolutely nothing. Their customer service is horrible. The machine is very poorly built. The machine uses cheap parts. The machine is prone to failure. It's prone to catastrophic failure because it's made out of plastic. Once it catches fire, it's game over. And a lot of Glowforges catch on fire. So why is it so expensive? That's why. They're charging you for 5 machines because they're going to send you 5 machines before you settle on one that works for a while. Glowforge sucks. Why is Glowforge saying no artwork? Well, if your software is saying that, then it might be that the design didn't upload. Try that. I don't know. I don't use Glowforge. I can't help you there. Why is my Glowforge not cutting? Well, there are a few reasons, honestly, that could be outside of it's not cutting because it's a Glowforge and Glowforge sucks. There could be a few other reasons. Maybe you're using the wrong setting. Maybe your optics need to be cleaned. Your optics could be destroyed. Maybe they need to be changed. I know a lot of people don't know that they should be cleaning certain parts or how they should be cleaning certain parts or how often. And I've seen some lenses. Just clean your optics, folks. Clean your optics. Why is my Glowforge button orange? An orange button on a Glowforge may indicate that the machine is in a pause state or warming up. So it's turning on, or you paused it. Again, I don't know. Because I'm just kind of pulling answers. Some of these answers I'm just pulling out of their fat. Like that one. I don't use a Glowforge. So how would I be able to troubleshoot these types of things? I don't know. Off the top of my... I gotta look it up. Why is my Glowforge offline? There could be several reasons. The Wi-Fi antenna, whatever... I don't know, did you bump it, drop it, something, could have shifted off. The Wi-Fi chip could be, in need of replacement. Your Wi-Fi or your internet connection could be, bad. There could be something, maybe your firmware needs to get updated on the Glowforge. Who knows? But, start everywhere when you're trying to troubleshoot that, because... it makes sense to have a piece of hardware that requires the internet in order to operate. Why is my Glowforge not engraving? There are several reasons why your Glowforge may not be engraving, including incorrect settings, dirty lens or mirror, hardware issues, or again the fact that it's a Glowforge. They're prone to failure. Why are you surprised that it doesn't work? Honestly, the machine is prone to failure. Why are any of you surprised when it fails? It is inevitably going to fail, and it's going to fail, at the least opportune moment for you, because that's just the way that it works. Why is my Glowforge flaming? A Glowforge may flame due to it being a Glowforge. Maybe you didn't clean your machine out. If you don't clean out that honeycomb, all of that's stuck in there, that's flammable material. So the more that you're going over it, the higher your chances are of catching fire. Another reason why your Glowforge is catching on fire is because you're walking away from the machine. It's not a printer. You don't just print and go. It's a laser engraver. Lasering is a destructive process. Printing is an additive process. They are not the same. It is not a printer. So stop treating it like one. Why is my Glowforge stuck on focusing? Probably because something needs to get cleaned or a sensor or cable is gone. Usually that's why. What Glowforge do I need? You do not need one. You do not need a Glowforge. No one needs a Glowforge. I don't even advise, like, listen, if you have one, you have one, whatever. You like it, fine. I'm not here to rain on your parade. I am here, however, to save those who haven't bought into the marketing or those who haven't joined the cult. I'm just here to save those people, you know? If you're part of the cult of Glowforge, leave a comment and let me know what you think. Glowforge sucks. That's what I think. Disagree? Tell me why, and I'll tell you why you're wrong. Glowforge, what can it do? It can give you a headache. It can piss you off. It can catch your house on fire. It can disappoint you. It can fail. That's at the top of the list of what it can do. It can cut and engrave a variety of materials as well, like acrylics and wood, and fabrics and paper. But I don't think it's going to do anything thicker than 1/8 of an inch or 3 millimeters. People say that they do 6 millimeters, but most people are crying, struggling if you're reading the forums. Yeah, they don't, it's not fun for them. Glowforge, what can you make? A lot of mistakes and a whole lot of regret. Anything that you can make with a CO2 laser. It's a tool. The Glowforge is a CO2 laser that's overpriced and marketed to you as something else. However, it is not some revolutionary product. It is just simply, hands down, it's a CO2 laser engraving or laser cutting machine. So anything a CO2 laser can do, Glowforge can do. Well, not anything, because Glowforge is insanely restricted by their ecosystem and the hardware. I mean, the way that it's built, it's not the best for a lot of reasons. What is Glowforge Premium? A subscription service that is a waste of money, because it's not bad enough that you depend on their servers in order to use a machine that's in your house, but now they want to charge you in order to be prioritized in the list of people who are utilizing those servers. Why is it my problem? Why you got a nickel and dime? I mean, not that it's, I don't use Glowforge again. Like, if y'all want to get nickel and dime, like, that's all on you, you know? That's for the cricket people, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's for the cricket people. Glowforge is, like, basically the cricket of the laser world, honestly. Glowforge, the Omtech Polar, the Wiki Cloud, they're all same thing. The only difference is 2 out of those 3 operate offline, but their form factors relatively more or less the same. The other ones have pretty interesting options, I'm not gonna lie. The Wiki, you can get a 30, 38 watt, 35 watt, I don't know, I think it's between 30 and 40 watt RF with servo motors. That's impressive. But I don't know. I haven't gotten my hands on one. I can't really tell you what I think about it. I'm just not a fan of those. Anything that looks restricted. And I'm not a big, copycat fan either. I didn't like the Glowforge all that much to think that, if I wish I had something that looked precisely like that, but it wasn't Glowforge. But that could just be me. How does Glowforge work? Well, it works like any other CO2 laser with motors, a motion system, and electricity. Glowforge. How do you take the box that it came in, you leave it in the box that it came in, pick up that box, maybe get a friend to help you because it's kind of heavy. Go outside and put it on the curb. Make sure it's garbage day when you do that. That's how you use Glowforge. And that's all the time I have today. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you learned a couple of things about Glowforge while I sat here on Answer the Public. As always, if you enjoyed my podcast, please subscribe and feel free to share with anyone who you think will find this information helpful. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you again soon.